Right. Growing up, I thought my interest in music was more involved than my friends, which I thought was a bit strange. I constantly watched MTV so I could watch MTV News. I was a friend who knew who had a new video out, new single, and when the CD was coming out. My name is Brandy Garza, and I'm a budding artist manager. I like to think of myself as an unconventional artist manager. I want to help artists learn about finance so they don't become dependent on people and wonder why they owe the RS thousands of dollars. I don't want an artist to fail because they chose not to understand the business side of their brand. Now, I joined the Coast Guard when I was 25 because I didn't have a direction. I knew the only way that I could afford to go to full sail was to join the military. I enlisted in the Coast Guard at 25. I initially thought I was only going to go 4 years, but I re-enlisted. I was a machinery technician, basically a diesel mechanic. So I'm a diesel mechanic by trade, but music is where my heart is. I would like to find a local band to manage and help set up their finances for free so I can get some experience. At some point, I would like to open a financial artist firm that will offer free workshops for artists. My competitive advantage is that I can persevere, I'm resilient, and determined. Sometimes I think, will I be successful? And then that's the end. I thought that could be the hook because I ended with a question.
I think it flowed pretty good. Yeah. You'll probably compress some more, like you said.
Compress like the Coast Guard when I was talking about the Coast Guard, was that too much?
Yeah, just slightly.
Okay.
I think you should definitely throw the Coast Guard in there because that's a good like addition to your story because like most people aren't gonna expect that.
Okay.
But don't put so much attention on it. Like
Okay.
kind of put more emphasis on what the Coast Guard
did for me.
How the Coast Guard helped you get to where you are now. Like how it was a stepping stone in your professional journey.
Okay. I'm making a note.
Yeah.
Right.
It's still early.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So like I'm used to only dealing with Caillou right now during this time of day, so this is really nice. This hour. I guess it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I put the iPad in the camera.